Welcome to the Let's Slow Down Summer series. I'm your host, Annemarie, and I'm here to help you surrender to summer with short weekly podcasts that focus on adding simplicity and ease to your life. If this resonates, please write a quick review and pass this along to a friend, or share on your Instagram stories tagging Let's Slow Down 2023. This lets the podcast world know that you want to hear more of this message. So to all of my American listeners, happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, and to my passion project, this podcast, happy 6-month birthday. I'm so grateful to all of you listeners for coming along on this ride with me, and I greatly appreciate your support and encouragement with all of my heart. So today I thought I'd focus on celebrating all these wonderful occasions. I think in general, we could all use a little more celebrating in our lives, a little less stressing, right? Let's highlight the wins, the blessings, the positives in our lives that are here every day and we generally overlook because we're too busy. So making that front and center in my mind makes me feel instantly happier, more alive. It can instantly change my mood. When I think of celebrating, I associate it very closely with connection, celebrating with others. Even if it's just, one or two people, when I celebrate, I don't want to do it alone. Human beings are social species, wired to connect. So according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, besides food, water, and safety, love and belonging are the most important needs that we must fulfill. This includes our desire for interpersonal relationships, intimacy, to connect with others, and to be integrated into a group. When these needs are met, our overall well-being improves and we live a more fulfilled life. So this stuff is important, guys. Connecting with others, feeling like we belong. It's something that's not necessarily tangible, can't necessarily be measured, with a blood test or on a scale or anything like that, but is so important. The CDC says that social connectedness is the degree to which people have and perceive a desired number, quality, and diversity of relationships that create a sense of belonging and being cared for, valued, and supported. I want to talk about that for just a second here. Creating a sense of belonging, feeling like you're cared for, valued, and supported. To me, that is at the heart of living. That's it. Those are, you have your food, shelter, water, those basic things. And this is next. This is what makes us feel good, feel like we're living, feel like we're part of something. And research actually shows that social connectedness can lead to a longer life, better health, and improved well-being. So it shows right there that good friends are good for your health. Our friends can help us in good times, provide support in bad times, prevent isolation and loneliness, which we are all too familiar with after coming out of COVID. And it also gives you a chance to offer that needed companionship for others. And that feels really good too. And that makes us feel worthy and feel like we have a purpose. Not only having people connect with us, but us making the effort to connect with others. And slowing down in your life, really, it gives you space to add more of these things in. That is at the heart of why I want to slow down more, why I keep working on this in my life, to make room for what matters. And I have an example of something that happened recently, and it seems so insignificant, but it was actually very significant to my day. Recently, my husband and I were doing some yard work, and we were out in our front yard for most of the day. We're outside people. We're outside a lot, but not generally for like 8 hours straight in the front yard. So there's lots of comings and goings in our neighborhood. Lots of people. It was a beautiful day. People walking their dogs, people going for runs, out with the family. And during those 8 or so hours of yard work, which was not fun, it was grueling, hard work, and we were kind of grumpy about it. But these little sprinkles of socialization along the way, catching up with some neighbors here and there, people that, we live next door to, but everybody's so busy, we don't get to talk to them that often, stopping for 5-10 minutes and talking with them and talking about our summers and our plans and things like that. It was really nice. It was really nice. And I went to bed that night thinking, wow, like I caught up with so many people today and it was so fun to have those conversations with them, just hear what's going on in their world. And I wish that we could do that more often. All those little connections really did fill my heart that day. And it was so nice to know that I live among such wonderful people and to feel more connected with them, feeling that sense of community. It adds so much to our day to day and to our sense of well being. So these things are so important. And some of the benefits that I've researched in regards to friendship are increasing your sense of belonging and purpose, boosting your happiness and reducing your stress, improving your self-confidence and self-worth, helping you cope with traumas, encourage you to change or avoid unhealthy lifestyle habits. And friends do play a significant role in promoting your overall health. So adults with strong social connections actually have a reduced risk of many significant health problems like depression, high blood pressure, unhealthy BMI. In fact, studies have found that older adults who have meaningful relationships and social support are likely to live longer than their peers with fewer connections. So there is something to this. And it's fun and it feels good. So more social connections. And even this is, coming from someone who is an introvert, I recognize that I need to be mindful of how I include my socialness in my schedule, just making sure that I have my alone time and have my downtime along with it. But it certainly doesn't mean to eliminate or remove connecting with others. So just something to think about today. I thought this was important to talk about because there are a lot of celebrations and lots of little parties and things like that in the summer. So I hope that you'll take advantage, and I hope that you'll have enough space in your schedule to say yes to some of them, maybe not all of them. But I hope that you will have time to connect with people that fill your heart this summer. So with that, I wish you well. Thank you for joining me for this episode of our Summer Short. Wishing you a summer full of simplicity and ease and everything amazing. Happy 4th of July.